Hi, I'm going to do a demonstration on setting up a script or a file that contains not really a virus, but a line of code that simulates a virus. So it's got characteristics of a virus, but it's not really. It's pretty much it's a signature. By the way, this is antiviruses. This is what they actually do. They look for signatures of a file or script or an application, and if it finds that it has something in there that kind of looks like it, kind of like a DNA of a person, right? If it matches it, it will do something about it. Now, um, we've got Microsoft Defender. That is a really, really good tool these days because in the old days we were not a lot of us. Well, when we installed the old version of Windows, we didn't have access to any antivirus. We actually had to install it ourselves. So what we're going to do first in this exercise, I'm going to temporarily disable um, Microsoft Defender. So I've got virus protection. I'm going to should turn it off somewhere. Real-time protection, we're just going to turn it off temporarily. I really don't recommend this. I've got no antivirus or anti malware at all. So, but we'll turn it back on really quickly. I'm just going to in my main area here, the main desktop, just going to create a text document, and I'm going to call it ecar.com. Now, the reason why disabling this real-time virus is if once I enter the script in here, it will stop it straight away. Uh, Microsoft Defender will completely stop it, and it will. What I want to do is I want to show you how to scan this file first. So right-click. I'm going to paste the actual code, not an email address. Let me copy and paste. There you go. So this is a signature. This simulates a virus. It's got a string in there that has what Microsoft Defender will perceive as a malware threat. It's actually very harmless. There's nothing that you can that can do any damage. I'm going to do Control S, so I'm going to save it or just save. Now, if I had real-time protection, it would stop it straight away. It will take control and delete it, remove it. But we don't. So I'm going to close that, right-click, and then we should be able to scan with Microsoft Defender. And it has found it on the bottom right-hand side where my mouse is pointing there. It's found that there's a threat. And then up here as well, notice there that also it shows us that there's some malware there. Start actions, and we'll do a quick scan, or we can do other things as well. Some advice out there is if you do encounter a virus or malware and you discover it and you deal with it and you delete it or quarantine it, it's highly recommended that you do a complete scan. So do a full scan of the system because a lot of these malwares are called worms. And what a worm does is it self-replicates across the file system, across the network. Some of them jump onto your email systems and email themselves all over the place. So it's a really good idea. As soon as you find it, scan it really quickly. Now, what Microsoft Defender has done is has discovered it. We've scanned it. It's not happy with it, and it's deleted it, removed it. If you look at protection history, it shows you information that it's been quarantined because it's opinion that it's severe. Okay, that's pretty useful. That's a nice quick lesson today. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put back the real-time protection. Now, one more thing before we end the session. It's very important to make sure that your two things. The software, your Microsoft Windows is fully patched, your software is fully patched, so three things. So your Windows is patched, all your applications are patched, which means updates and upgraded. Also your antivirus definition or anti-malware definition. So when you install the patches for Windows 2000 and Windows 10 or Windows 11, those patches should download. But if you're using third-party anti-malware, then make sure in their Windows or their applications themselves, there's a place where you can continuously update your anti-malware definitions. Very important. Otherwise, there'll be a new virus or new malware that comes, and you don't have the latest methods of protecting your system. So thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next demonstration.